Hello, and welcome to today's English listening practice. Our story is called The Treasure of Honesty. It is about the quiet power of truth. It shows how even the smallest choice can build trust and how honesty can grow into lasting friendship. Listen carefully, repeat if you want, and enjoy the rhythm of English. The market was busy and full of life. Voices called out prices, children laughed, and the smell of fresh bread and spices filled the air. At a small shop, a kind shopkeeper stood behind his counter. His shelves were full of fruits, rice, and tea. A customer came in, picked up what was needed, and handed the shopkeeper some money. The shopkeeper greeted the customer with a gentle nod, showing his usual kindness. The shopkeeper counted quickly and gave back the change. The customer thanked him and walked away. The shopkeeper turned to serve the next person in line. As the customer walked away, he checked the coins and notes in his hand. Something felt strange. There was more money than expected, and the customer immediately noticed the error. The shopkeeper had given extra change by mistake. For a moment, the customer hesitated. The first thought came, "Keep it. No one will know." But another thought followed, "This is not right. It is not mine." The customer stood in the busy street, holding the money, thinking about what to do. The customer could have walked away. He could have kept the money. But then came the thought of the shopkeeper, who worked hard every day, counting coins, selling goods, trying to earn an honest living. If he kept the money, it would be the shopkeeper's loss, and that would not be fair. So the customer turned back and walked to the shop again. The customer stood in front of the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper looked surprised. He held out the extra change and said this, "You gave me extra change by mistake." For a moment, the shopkeeper was silent. Then his face lit up with relief. He said, "Thank you. Not everyone would return this. You are honest." His words warmed the moment. The customer felt lighter, as if something truly good had been done. The air between them felt brighter, and the shop seemed more welcoming than before. From that day, the shopkeeper greeted the customer with a smile. Whenever the customer passed the shopkeeper waved and asked how things were. Sometimes he shared stories about his family. Sometimes he offered tea. The customer began to stop by more often, not only to buy things, but to enjoy the shopkeeper's kindness. Other people in the market noticed their friendship. They saw how honesty had created respect, and how respect had grown into trust. A simple act of honesty had built trust. It had turned a stranger into a friend. That day became a memory worth keeping. The money was small, but the lesson was big. Honesty is not about coins or notes. It is about respect, about trust, about choosing what is right. When people are honest, they give light to others, and they carry peace inside themselves. Honesty may seem small, yet it builds strong bridges between people. It creates trust, and it turns strangers into friends. Honesty is worth more than coins or notes. It is the foundation that keeps respect and trust alive. Money may be forgotten, but the peace that honesty brings is always remembered. Choose truth, and you choose a treasure that lasts forever. Truth carries a value that money can never buy.